Oh my!
Starling gets it.
No.
Starling's going to off the backboard. Oh my! Nice save. Going crashing into the NBL1 Central.
Double take. Don't need to be a millionaire to roll this kind of way. Yeah, I got the recipe to do it every day. Straight to the top, and that's where we gon' stay. Yeah. Step it up your game. Yeah, yeah, we do it every day. Step it up your game. Step it up again.
Play adventurous. Mitsubishi Motors NBL1.
Discover the ultimate in courts, Dream Courts, the official court partner of the NBL. As the leading experts in tailor-made courts, there are so many reasons to choose Dream Courts. Whether for casual backyard enjoyment or professional-grade competition, the fully customisable courts redefine how you play. Dream Courts offers an unparalleled playing experience for everyone. Elevate your game with a Dream Court designed just for you. Visit dreamcourts.com.au to get a quote today.
Good evening, basketball family right across the country, tuning in live and free on the NBL1 app. You're coming live and free from St. Clair Basketball Stadium, the home of the Woodville Warriors for NBL1 Central. My name is Downtown Alan Brown, and the Woodville Warriors are hosting the South Adelaide Panthers. A pretty good matchup on this chilly Saturday evening, and a massive hello. And I'm going to get my phone out just to kind of look at some stuff, because I had to take a photo just to make sure I didn't forget. A three-time Halls medalist runner-up, which should have been a three-time Halls medalist. A Woodville Premier League player from 1994 to 1999. Woodville Best and Fairest winner and an MVP on 3 occasions for Woodville. She's got her jersey retired here at the St. Clair Basketball Stadium. A very good evening, Tamara Norris. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm very well.
I just wanted to get that right.
Yes, thanks.
You earned it by being an absolute superstar on court, and now we're a superstar on comms as well. So welcome.
Thank you. I'm not sure about the superstar on comms here yet, but we'll give it a go.
Look, you're giving it a go, and that's good enough for me. So this is going to be a very interesting game. Last time these two teams met, it was a reasonably close game, 9-point win to South Adelaide at Mitchell Park. And I think that the real sort of cut-off for that, Anderson had 2 points off of 6 shot attempts. And in recent times, Anderson's really come into her own, especially coming up in that win against North Adelaide, taking 19 shot attempts and going for 28, 29 points against them. So that was huge for her. So it's going to be interesting to see how
that makes a big difference if she can light it up again.
As Woodville are off to a very quick shot start. Lalic trying her way, but there's Brittany Hodges now.
Yeah.
That right-hand hook is pretty clean usually.
Pretty solid D from Molly Whitmore there.
Molly's been a massive inclusion in this, having a great season so far too, Molly Whitmore.
Yeah, she's really positive out on the court, which helps the team.
Averaging 11 points and 7 rebounds throughout this 2021. What year am I in?
24.
I've done a really good job to start with. I was looking at the number 21 when I tried to figure out what year it is, but I tell you what.
Let's try 2024.
Well, let's start with that and work our way forward and see what happens from there. Gibbons looking to get this one restarted for South Adelaide. She's been important since coming into that starting lineup. Spencer, not quite.
Tap.
Chelsea's surname, I will apologise from the outset, and I will butcher it 100 times. Apasible, we're going to go with for now until I ask her every single time I see her, and I never get it right.
That'll do. Oh.
As Forbes goes to work on Stewart. Both players well matched. It's going to be a very interesting battle there. Nice pass over the top, not quite there, but Gibbons is just going to pick up an unfortunate foul. And baseline ball for the Woodville Warriors. No scores after 1:09, but pretty hot start.
Yeah, it's pretty hot to start with. They're playing good D, both teams.
Yeah, it's going to be a real factor in tonight's game. Both teams only really scoring around about that 68 to 70 point marker. So you expect low scoring, tight defense.
Picking up an offensive board, that's good. And yeah, good defense inside there.
And Hattie Cock picking the pocket. As Stewart steps into a 3-point attempt, doesn't work. As Hattie Cock's hunting again.
Oops.
Almost throws it away that time, Anderson.
She's inside now. She'll take it all the way. Good job.
Nice and strong from Holly Forbes against their old side. And she gets scoring underway here at St. Clair.
Finally 2 on the board. That's good to see.
This plays well into Woodville's hands now, that slow motion offense, but Ashley Spencer equal to the task. Drops in first points for the South Adelaide Panthers tonight. Forbes, nice little dish to the side.
Great dish to the side. And she lights it up already. Phew.
Filling it up. Straight down the other end goes Hodges. Like a runaway locomotive. And they'll retain possession. Baseline inbound.
Yeah, she's got.
Just trying to find their way into this. Hattie Cox with a lot of space and a 3-point dagger.
She was invited to take that one.
Shooting at 38% from 3-point range this season, Hattie Cox having a great season from beyond the arc. That was a beautiful look.
Ooh.
Just didn't quite have enough space to do anything with it that time, possibly. Spencer knocked that time straight into the hands of Gibbons, a wily veteran of this league, Lauren Gibbons. It's been a long time with the Sturt Sabres before crossing over to South Adelaide last season. Nice recovery from Hodges. Stewart for a second time. This one looks a little bit better, but a bit long. Another offensive rebound. They're going to get a chance to reset their offense. Whitmore and Anderson Got to do a little bit more on the defensive glass to secure those rebounds, not give those second chances.
Just look after the ball a little bit more when they do get it. A couple of turnovers now.
Nice finish from Hodges.
That's the way.
Love it. Same spot. Bang, bang.
Found her spot on the court.
That's where you want to be.
Broke that press really well too.
And that's what happens when you've got those dangerous outside shooters too. You can break the press up real quick if you can get them in position fast. Givens kicks it out to Cox again. Why not Hattie Cox?
Wow, they're both loving the three today.
Well, if you can get it working, why not?
Exactly.
And Lalic, why not? Oh, wow. Almost went for 3 for 3 from beyond the arc there, Natalia Lalic, but not this time.
Yeah. Good D. Oops, and she just finds her way.
Whitmore. Now Anderson, a little bit of space. And she's going to take a step before she moves.
Little shuffle.
She had Stewart on skates too, so a real good opportunity there to knock her first 3-point bucket of the night.
Would have been nice to get a groove and get into the game there on the points.
Spoke about Anderson just at the start of the game here this evening about her game against North Adelaide. Had 28 points, 8 from 16 from beyond the arc. So definitely finding her groove now from beyond the 3-point marker. And Woodville would like to see more of that.
Yeah, absolutely. She's shown signs of it all year, and she's just starting to really get it in now. So Purvis comes up with a foul. Oh.
Picked off this time by Anderson, and away go Woodville through Purvis. She probably could have taken that mid-range jumper if she had just had a little bit of extra bit of confidence, as Anderson with some confidence gets the and one. That's what you want to do.
Absolutely, and as she probably shot lots of threes last week, so now they're up in her face, she can take it to the hoop. So smart play.
And then all of a sudden, the more you do that, the more the defense just start to lag off of you, and then you can go back to the three-point line.
Three-point shot again.
Oh, it's good to be dangerous out on the floor.
It is good to be dangerous behind the three-point line.
Anderson, bang. I tell I coach under 12s. My daughter is 10, and I tell her all the time, drive to the basket.
Yeah,
it's not
take it.
You know, no, it's fun to shoot from distance, but it's better to get to the basket.
Yeah, well, then it opens your outside shot. As simple as that.
Every time. She loves her mid-ranges, but...
and you get a couple of stats, a foul, and potentially 2 points. So
see a 3-point splash from Ashley Spencer from the corner, and that's the thing. And it's playing better percentages too, then those players will lag off. You get that open look.
Yep.
Spreads the floor better.
Correct.
And it makes your coach happy, which is me.
That's right. So, you get points on the board. Everyone loves that.
And then we don't have to discuss it in the car on the way home. Now, why didn't you drive in that?
Take it to the hoop.
Just get to the bucket. My goodness. You can't drive to the basket, then I'm not driving you home. You can walk. And we played at Woodville last night. So.
Walk home.
And, you know, they got to learn.
The hard way.
Now, if the Department of Child Services are listening to this stream, that didn't happen. She came home with me in the car. I can guarantee you that as Forbes.
I drove next to her as she walked.
All the way. I just had the window up because it was raining, wasn't it? I didn't want to get it cold.
You didn't want to get wet.
Yeah, my safety was paramount. Rees straight into the game.
Oh, good hands. Great hands there, recovery.
Excellent heads up from Holly Forbes.
Yeah.
Darcy Rees freshly into the ball game. It's great to see her coming back home after another mini stint there in college. I'm not sure how much time they spend over in college before they come back, but she's here again, which is great to see her back lining up for South Adelaide.
There we go. Should be.
And a nice kick out. A lot, not so much
short
on the
on that
shot.
one. Yep.
A bit cold there from.
Oh, good hands.
A lot is. Purvis gets in the way.
Yep.
Now their defense has been a very, very big weapon for them in this game so far. They had the lead by 1 point, with 4 minutes and change remaining in this opening quarter. Forbes has a bit of separation on Rees. She's got those big, long legs to step over and watch exactly what she's doing.
Yeah, nice.
And Purvis steps out. DiFrancesco checks into the ball game. Had a great game last time these two teams met. 4 big bombs from long range, went for 20 points.
Okay.
This is Doherty. Like Doherty this season, shown a fair bit. And Spencer shows a lot that time.
Hard to stop that on the way to the basket.
She's got so much touch about the way she goes about it. She gets close to the basket and she's really hard to stop.
Yeah,
Such a strong body.
Yeah, uses her body really well. And she's travelled again here, unfortunately.
She looks up to the ceiling and asks for some help. It's not coming.
Just slow it down.
And that's it. That's that eagerness to get moving, and it does happen.
Yeah.
DiFrancesco with a bit of time, a bit of space. She doesn't take long to get heated up.
Yeah, can't leave them alone tonight.
And she's a touch shooter. She's a confident shooter too. So if she gets going early, and they're in big troubles. DiFran is kind of susceptible to those sorts of fouls, but it's showing that aggression which we like to see from Sam DiFrancesco, which is sometimes a mouthful. If I haven't had a drink of water in a little while, might just do that now.
Yeah, one early foul and keeping the defensive pressure up early is not a bad thing. So
6-point lead to the visitors. Forbes looking to make something happen. That's going to be a foul call.
I'm not sure where she was going there. She got lucky with that one.
Bit of a bailout from Darcy Rees, unfortunately, for South Adelaide Panthers as Holly Forbes will step back to the free throw line for a couple more. Watkinson checking in. Another one who had a pretty good game last time these two met. Had 13 points off the bench.
There you go.
Drops that second one. South Adelaide, no real hurry whatsoever. They just want to control their offense the way that they want to do it. Reese pops out to set that screen. Dodge, she's pretty quick. She has that nice back step. You've got to watch her. Yeah. Very, very smooth mover.
Ooh. Oh,
bad defense
really
again.
Good defense there.
And that's going to keep them right in this ball game.
Heads up play, well done.
Lottie, bang. Very, very quick. End-to-end basketball here at Sinclair. It's exciting.
Who doesn't want an easy 2 points? And back at you.
Speaking of which, right on cue. Could not have done that any better. It's like you read the script before you got here. Fantastic.
Yep, she's free and no rebounders. Well up.
Now South Adelaide having another look at it. Going to extend their lead, going to the very, very big mismatch. I mean, Darcy Rees, she's got to finish those when they get looks like that.
Yeah.
Almost a travel there from Watkinson.
Should be a gimme there.
She's probably got a foot on Holly Forbes. I don't really know measurements very well.
Absolutely, but yeah, she just needs to back up closer to the basket. Coming from a guard, this is.
Well.
Well, you used to bust the forwards around, right?
But basketball's positionless these days. We've all got an opinion and the way things should be. DiFrancesco goes to go again, but not this time.
Oh, nearly got it picketed.
Been liking the defensive intensity from both teams. They don't want to let too much go without some pressure, which is great to see. Watkinson thinks better about it. Purvis also has a bit of a look at it. Shot clock in single digits now. Anderson's going to do something with it. Great defense from the South Adelaide Panthers. Purvis goes from the corner and goes splash.
Sinks it, well done.
Right to the last second on that offensive set from the Woodville Warriors. Didn't give up a bad shot.
No, they really kept their cool there and waited for the absolute right shot.
And it's hard to do when the pressure of that shot clock is ticking down to really find the right shot. Because you can go right to the distance and get a beautiful shot up on that 23rd second, but yeah, great patience.
Yep.
Hodges checks back in with a twin tower situation, and that's just
pretty unstoppable, really.
Well,
keep it up in the air, away from the little people.
you can see Rees just come straight into the middle of the key and just stand there. It was They might as well just started walking off before she even caught it. It was
Oh, that's ambitious.
always going to go right up to the. I mean, I'd say she'd be clearing 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah. Well, you do that every day with her.
Easily, and Joins is out on the floor.
It's kind of getting closer in height.
You kind of almost need to pull that trigger a little bit earlier just to see that matchup
You've got to keep your body on her and not switch.
like that.
Yeah, that's just money for Jan.
Absolutely, and look, Joins got to do better there
Yeah,
to not allow that switch, because that's exactly what they want. They want that
Yeah.
mismatch.
correct.
And a lot on Forbes is a better height match. Forbes, if it's got on Hodges, I should say. Hodges got that strength.
Yeah.
And she's super agile for a big down the low post. So it's still not an ideal matchup, but as
Better than Reed.
I agree. I agree. And that does it. That first quarter went absolutely at a bullet's pace. Didn't it? We're a quarter way done.
Woohoo!
And you thought we were going to, you weren't going to tell you. You just confidence.
Can't help
Tens,
myself.
come on. What a quarter that's been. 4 points is the margin here at quarter time at St. Clair, with the visitors getting it done at the moment. It's been a pretty even contest right throughout that first quarter. We'll check on leading scorers. Spencer has 7 points to lead everybody, and Lalic for the Woodville Warriors has 6 points off the back of a couple of threes, doing quite well. 54% from the field, the Woodville Warriors, 48. South Adelaide Panthers. It's been a good shooting night so far.
Yeah, good to watch when the shots are on, and they can run the court and shoot freely. It's good.
The one thing that will be a concern of the Woodville Warriors bench is the 8 turnovers in that opening stanza. They do put a lot of turnovers on the board, unfortunately, averaging about 22 per game.
Yikes.
Which
Yeah.
is a bit rough.
Yeah, it is. You've got to look after the ball better than that, for sure.
And we have seen it, though, from both teams, a high-pressure defence causing not a lot of turnovers on the South Adelaide side, but at least putting them under pressure enough. So if they keep that defensive intensity up to a certain level, then we'll start to see those turnovers happen for Woodville a bit more in this second quarter, hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll just handle the pressure better and pass their way out of it.
Well, there's always that too, absolutely. This game does have a little bit of implication on finals time as well. I know it's 5th versus 10th at the moment, but with the South Adelaide Panthers, they're 2 wins clear in 5th spot to the Southern Tigers, and they've got a reasonably okay draw home compared to the Southern Tigers. Tigers have Sturt and North before the season is done. They've got Eastern next week, the South Adelaide Panthers. So they win tonight, and you almost lock away that 5th spot. Eastern aren't an easy beat, but they almost lock away. So they're 4 points up now, a really critical game for the South Adelaide Panthers.
Whereas Woodville can just make some damage. It's not going to hurt.
They can just start.
They can just destroy people's final hopes.
Look, the last, I will dial back to the last couple of weeks of my under-12s team, but the last couple of weeks we've ended a couple of teams' seasons, which has been nice for us, and we'll finish 4th, so our season will continue. But it is a nice feeling.
Yeah, it is. My daughter's team's making the 4-2, so we're pumped.
See, we're all about it. It's finals time, baby. It's the time of year. Here we go. And we are underway in this second quarter as Hodges drives hard on the basket.
Tough, mate.
Speaking about driving hard, too, must say a big thank you to our major partner here at NBL1, Mitsubishi Motors, for all their support throughout the 2024 NBL1 Central season. As Watkinson goes splash.
Yeah, really good vision by Molly a bit more then to get that to the free shooter in Annalise.
That was beautiful. She's got such a good shot. And she probably almost got a piece of
desperation D there. Getting a hand to the shooter.
Bianca McDonald in the lineup tonight.
Moving screen. No,
Carey.
Okay.
Must have heard me last night from the game at.
We're looking out for the carries
Maybe.
and the travels.
Great to see. Fundamentals of basketball, folks. That's what we're looking out for.
Keep it simple.
That's right. That's right. Into their slow, patient setup. Oh, she's such an explosive guard. Yeah. That ball movement for South Adelaide this time is crisp. Not quite on the mark at that time. DiFrancesco, but Hodges on the rebound. Gets the and one to fall.
Forward position gets it always.
Get in front, box out.
Correct.
They're struggling against the South Adelaide Bigs, the Woodville Warriors at the moment.
Yeah, not quite matching them. Well, that's a quick timeout.
56 seconds into the second quarter and a very quick timeout You're watching NBL1 Central live and free on the NBL1 app with big thanks to Mitsubishi Motors and, of course, Foot Locker, KO freebies in there as well. Some amazing sponsors here doing their best to keep this beautiful game trucking forward, and so it should as well. That was the third offensive rebound in this game so far for the South Adelaide Panthers, and that's 3 too many.
Yeah, absolutely. Offensive rebounds are a killer.
The coach killers, really, aren't
yeah,
they?
that's right. You're just giving them a second chance. You've worked hard in D, and then you allow them to have an offensive rebound, and it's all over.
Especially with a team like South Adelaide, who their bigs are so dominant underneath the basket. If they can get that second chance, then they're not going to waste that second chance opportunity.
No, and then Woodville have to work twice as hard, which then becomes the tiring factor. So. Come on, box out.
And especially if you're doing well enough on the perimeter to guard those shots coming up, you've done all that work to then
allow them to get an easy rebound.
And you turn around and you're looking at your bigs going, "Come on, guys!" I mean, I was a guard too, so I can turn around going, "Come on, what's wrong with you?"
I like to rebound.
Yeah. Hey, look, and there's nothing like seeing a little guy go and get a rebound.
Sneaky rebound.
It's the best. It's an uplifter. It gets everybody up and about.
Especially when you're 5'0".
As Hodges knocks that one down. You're a good solid 5'1". Let's not call it 5-0. I mean, let's give yourself a bit more credit than that. Although are they high shoes? Are they?
No, not really. I don't do high heels.
I've lifts in mine. Doherty. Nice pass.
Nearly got a hand to it. Good defense, and they come up with the boards.
Just wasn't quite in rhythm there, Di Francesco. Just needed to take a beat, maybe take a step to the side.
Yeah.
Give herself half a second to really collect herself, because it was a wobbly pass, a good pass nonetheless, but Forbes trying to get it down against Reeves, gets a beautiful roll.
Tough shot with Reeves in her face.
It's like a mid-air readjustment to her shot.
Yeah. That's
too big.
Yeah, can't stop that.
Why wouldn't you start a Darcy Reeves? Just I mean, look, I put my coach's hat on. I'd start Darcy Reeves with Hodges.
Oh yeah. Well, she's not coming off now, is she?
Not until she's absolutely gassed.
Oh, and we get it. That's great following.
Big time and one.
Great following of his shot. So now she's got a chance to make a three-point play.
Hodges is just one of those players who just keeps going and going and just does not stop, doesn't relent, will not let you die wondering.
Yeah.
She's an amazing player. I know many clubs were looking for her services at the end of the season.
Absolutely. Everyone wants a player like that just doesn't give up.
She's undersized for that sort of forward centre role, but she makes it work.
With a big work ethic.
Doherty having a bit of a look at it. Ball moving again. Stewart right behind it, looks pretty good, but a little bit short this time. Gets her own.
Board again.
It's a killer. Whitmore doesn't quite get the right handle on it, and Stewart from very uncontested.
Yeah, that was too easy.
Back out to a 5-point lead for the South Adelaide Panthers.
Oh. Now she's going to go to work. Well done.
Purvis wide open. Splash down. Purvis.
Good job of the in and outs there, like getting it in and feeding out to the guards again when the defense all drop in.
That's just some communication breakdown from the South Adelaide Panthers too. They need to do better with that. If that goes into the low block, got to look out and make sure that we're watching those guards not being left open. Like Purvis is going to knock that down all night long as Hodges goes from the
And really, the guard, they don't need to collapse in because South forwards should be able to handle that. They've got the size and the mobility. So,
well, especially Whitmore was right out, almost at the 3-point line herself. So she wasn't down there with her.
No.
You know, her game is a low post game. That mid-range shot is beautiful from Molly Whitmore, and she was out beyond her range where you would normally see her. So there was no worries.
No, you didn't need to double up on that.
No secondary. So better communication needed there. It's a nice steal from Reeves.
Yeah, they got that down pat, haven't they?
It's just going to happen every time.
I reckon I'd take the risk and play in front.
You almost have to. You make it a tough lob pass.
Make you have to work for it. Yeah.
Yeah, agree. Yeah. She's out to 10 points now. Darcy Reeves.
There we go.
There's Lalic. Mid-range doesn't go.
Oh, great fighting. Yeah.
They're super strong from Holly Forbes.
Absolutely.
Watkinson.
Let's go.
Now
nail
Lalic.
that. Oh,
She likes
bad
that
luck.
spot. Doesn't
That
move
is
from
her
there.
spot. Oh, yeah, good steal. Great anticipation by Chloe there.
Now Forbes, why not?
Oh, keep going, don't stop.
Probably just ran out a bit of energy.
Dunk.
Dunk. Look, I don't even think Paul would have got up for a dunk from there.
Possibly not.
And a big shout out to Reezy, absolute champion of a fella. But I think even I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I've got a great stat about Paul Rees too.
Oh, have you?
Just talking about it. He led the Adelaide 36ers in 3-point percentage one year.
Oh, wow.
It was 1 from 1.
There you go, 100%.
Can't get much better than that.
No, you can't. You'll start and finish the season like that one.
Not sure he was awarded anything at the end of season award ceremony. I don't think he'd get anything for leading the percentage in that sort of capacity. You probably have to reach a certain threshold.
Yeah, you'd hope so.
Shot attempts, but at least he can hang his hat on the fact
that's
that
right.
not only is he a championship winner, but he's led a team in 3-point percentage for a season. So
Yeah, I'm sure he's living that one up.
I would put lots of money on that.
Nice finish.
From the point of the shot going in, the celebration was probably ongoing since then.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that was about.
Well, that's in the time when big men didn't actually shoot many threes.
No,
so
exactly right.
Different,
It was
different style of game.
And now you've got to be able to. It was a nice step around.
Fabulous drive, yeah.
Great poise from Chloe Purvis.
Yeah, keep being aggressive to the basket. There we
Spencer
go.
just didn't like what she was seeing. Shook it off like a pitcher in baseball. Cross-court pass to Reeves.
Step off her there. Good work.
Hattie Cox looking for a way through. Super tight defense from the Woodville Warriors. Down to 2 on the shot clock. And Hodges.
Makes a tough bucket there. Well done.
Not much more Joins could have done on that one.
No, that was good, Dee. She just pulled out a beauty.
Whitmore looking for that
Baseline
pass
cutter.
underneath.
Oh, yes. Well done.
Great read from Eliza Joins.
Yeah, she kind of just walked into that one.
I think everybody else expected the shot to fall from Watkinson. She's got such a nice stroke on her shooting.
Yeah.
She was as surprised as anybody that it didn't go in. It was a pretty clear open shot. And after a quarter, about 10, 11 minutes of basketball, Rees hits the bench with 10 points to her name, 12 points to her name, I should say.
Yeah, Woodville should take advantage of that, although they're still pretty big out there south. Oh, great block. Yeah.
That's taking advantage of not having Darcy Rees out on floor. Joins, has a bit of a look at it.
And into Molly. Well
Beautiful
done.
steal from Molly Whitmore.
Yeah.
Great connection from the bigs. Oh, that's a pass.
That's a very good pass.
Just slid it right in front of Brittany Hodges and a great finish. Excellent pass, Hannah Stewart. And at the same time, a very sloppy pass ahead from Anderson.
Yeah, nearly got that one picked.
I think it was Hodges probably expected it to come a bit quicker and had more time than
just
she thought she did.
floated a little, didn't it?
Some extended defense from Spencer, and why not? Great.
Yeah.
High pressure. Big time. Hattie Cox now.
And just running the floor. Everyone from South is just streaming down the court. It's good.
The foul's been picked up on Eliza Joins. Bring Hodges to the line for a couple of free throws.
Woodville is still hanging in there, though. It's good.
6-point ball game, 3 minutes 50.
Nothing in it.
Quite a tight free throw shooting action does Brittany Hodges. Need a bit of Pilates in there to help to loosen things up a little bit. Yeah, better adjustment. You could tell it was a lot more fluid in the second shot.
Yeah.
Well, good players do make those adjustments on free throws. She is about 72, 73% free throw shooter.
Find your own style, and if it works.
Oh, there are some weird shooting.
Yeah, but some of them go down.
And the one thing I find fascinating about foul shots is that it changes so much from a jump shot. Like if you took a jump shot from the same spot, it's so different.
Absolutely.
And I never understand that. Anderson's trying to find some sort of
There we go.
shot range as
Oh,
Lalic
nice shot.
on the opposite side this time.
Same spot, opposite side. Oh, nice hands. Yeah.
Like I said, I'd find it pretty strange if someone stepped up to a free throw line and took a jump shot for a foul for a free throw. We would be looking at that going, why are they doing that?
Yeah, you would. Just balance. Take a deep breath.
Oh, nice pass inside.
and
That was beautiful.
Back, good help there as well. Really put pressure on that shot. Whoops. Settle down and run their offense here. Oh, they're all half the three-point. Good job. Nice drive.
And look, that's the worry about having your defense extended. She's such a quick mover off that first step, Holly Forbes.
Yeah.
Everybody was just sort of in a weird
So all
semicircle, weren't
Yeah,
they?
they were.
There was nobody
cutting
home.
or doing anything. Yeah.
Very strange. But
Luckily, it worked.
it worked for Woodville.
Yeah.
You know, I think John Turnbull will be scratching his head on the defensive setup that time, but
Yeah.
that's fine.
There we go. Here she comes.
Darcy Rees back into the ball game. And it's going to be 2 shots. 5 teams has 5-1 in their second quarter.
Okay.
Out to 10 turnovers too, so committing the fouls and picking up the turnovers at the moment, the Woodville Warriors, but find themselves still only 2 points in arrears at the moment.
Yeah, no one's in defensive foul trouble themselves, so it's all good.
Spencer does better on the second
fine.
attempt. Normally a pretty sturdy free throw shooter. Anderson, now Chelsea. I'm not going to go with their last name anymore because I'm pretty confident I've got it wrong. But she knows this. We've already discussed it.
She'll understand then. Oh, that's a dangerous pass, that one.
Anderson this time gets a little bit of space and separation. Not the kind of shot that
too
she'd want to
flat,
take.
Too flat.
It is harder moving away from centre, really, when you're trying to get up a long-range shot very quickly.
Definitely wasn't balanced on that one.
And Spencer with a hand in the
Whoa.
face. That was a really good attempt.
Yeah.
Just rimmed out. And away go the Woodville Warriors, putting on a bit of pressure. She just changed her mind the last
Should have
second.
taken it to the hoop.
We'll just throw it up in the air. You never know what's going to happen.
That's exactly right. Yeah. What's
travel
it
call.
gonna travel. Okay. We'll take that.
I think it was pretty good defensive positioning, though.
Yeah.
So you can't really, you got to reward the defender on that occasion.
Yeah, travel or charge, but here we go. Whee.
Sound effects brought to you by Tamara Norris. And this is what's going to be important for Woodville, is driving at Darcy Rees with someone like your Holly Forbes, who has that extra step of agility, has that burst of speed off that step, just to get her out of position and get her into foul trouble. It's only her second. Do it often enough, then she's going to be on the bench a lot more and a lot less of a presence.
Yeah, just keep going at her. And making your foul shots. Well done.
It's important. Wins you games. 71% from the free throw line.
Oh, she's close. Oh, too easy. They got to watch that.
And they get a bit of a communication breakdown from the Woodville Warriors. Trying to get things moving very quickly in their offense this time. Woodville, hands in the way from Ashley Spencer. That was good. Now the hand off to Purvis. Gets a little bit of separation. Hattie Cox shuts her down. Now Forbes has some space from the corner. Splashes it. Scores locked away. The minute and change remaining in this opening half here at St. Clair. Had a feeling this was going to be quite the game to watch. Offensive foul.
Okay.
On Ashley Spencer, not quite sure of the contact. I think Ashley's having a...
Questioning that one.
Just getting an explanation. She seems to be happy with it.
Yeah, Woodville will take it.
She's a non-fuss kind of person, though,
Yeah.
Ashley Spencer. She'd just be like, all right, fair enough. And they're going to set something up.
Yeah, let's...
Ben McCulloch wants to have a bit of a chat to see what they want to do. Assistant coaches Steve Smith And somebody else, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Do you know who that guy is?
No, don't recognise him.
He's a haircut, that's what he needs. Looking a bit, but he seems to know what he's doing. He's pointing at stuff and looking important.
Yeah, he's...
When he watches this tape back, we better give him a shout out, I guess. A very good evening to you, Scotty Freer.
Yeah.
Does good things, that man.
Yeah, loves his basketball.
Oh, lives and breathes it.
Yeah.
You see him before a game, he'll talk to about 900 people, and it's, excuse me, I've got to go talk to somebody about something to do with basketball.
Other basketball
and
play.
then they'll be with them for like 30 seconds. Hang on a minute, I'll be right back. I'm going to go talk to somebody else. He will get around to every single person.
He is an enthusiast, that's for sure.
Love it. Need more people like Scotty Freer around this great game, that's for sure. Minute and 6 before we get to half-time. Scores locked away. What are we seeing out of this timeout from Woodville on this possession? You want to see something dynamic?
Yeah, let's see a nice set play.
Get ball through sets of hands and find that open look. They've done it very well with Purvis in the corner a couple of times.
Yeah.
Lalic on the 45s.
I'm thinking Holly Forbes is going to do something. Set up something for Holly.
You got a 1 in 5 chance of getting that right.
Yeah, it's good, I'd say.
Anderson hasn't really had it her own way tonight. Lalic from the top.
Hey!
I'm not just a 45-degree shooter. I can go from anywhere, says Natalia Lalic.
Yep.
Gives Woodville a 3-point lead in the final minute of this opening half. Spencer, nice pass over the top. Purvis had to do something there, and that's probably better than nothing.
That's exactly right.
And we'll see how Darcy Rees goes from the free throw line this time. It looked pretty nice out of the hand. I like to just really take it in. It's very, very nice, very crisp.
Didn't look like missing.
Very calm approach. That one's going to miss. It's off the back of the iron. Overcooked the second attempt. First one was better.
Run something through again and take a little bit of time off the clock.
Forbes now. Almost threw it away. Aloti picks it up. She's going to spin middle and going to pick up a travel.
Okay.
Just in two minds there. A little bit of panic in the middle of the key there. Just when that ball started to bobble, just started to lose a bit of traction. Watkinson checks out for a minute.
Purvis. She's got 3, so...
All right, super important player. A couple of 3-pointers to her name.
Okay.
Done very well. And Forbes going to check out for a minute as well with 22 seconds left of the clock. They want to go someone a bit taller.
Yeah.
In Molly Whitmore.
Molly, some body on Rees. Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
It's exactly what they were hoping to happen, I think, from the sounds of that.
Yeah,
very smart play. And that's the 3rd personal foul.
Yeah, Molly's not afraid to get physical and get body on body out there, so that's good.
Excellent tactical move there from Ben McCulloch too.
Well done.
Two-point ball game. Single digits in this opening half. Anderson, nice pass inside. That deserved a finish. Deserved a finish. A beautiful pass. Every single player other than Molly Whitmore turned to the basket for the rebound. She was the only one between her and Anderson, were the only 2 people on court that knew that was a pass. It was a cracking pass from Anderson.
Great pass, good play.
But nonetheless, we finished this opening half here at St. Clair with a 2-point lead to the home side. Mentioned it earlier, a very important game for the South Adelaide Panthers in the terms of their season. Their season relies on a win here and a win next week against the Eastern Mavericks to lock in a top 5 finish, which is super duper important because that's what we're playing for, really, when we come into this NBL1 Central competition. Yeah,
Woodville got nothing to lose, so they're just going to come out and play hard.
They can take some names and make it really difficult for those teams in the back end of this 2024 NBL1 Central season. We're going to take a quick break here at halftime. Catch our breath. It's been a pretty good start. 2 quarters in, 2-point ball game. And we're going to take a great deep breath here and have some of your hot chocolate. What would you got? Latte? Coffee?
Yeah, let's get this coffee.
I'm going to stick to the H2O. I've had my quota of coffees for the day, I think. If I have any more, my heart will probably stop beating or explode inside my chest because, you know, a bit too much caffeine. Although it is pretty cold tonight. Maybe I'll have to. We'll have a break here, folks. We're going to figure out what we're going to do in this second half very shortly. You're watching NBL1 Central live and free on the NBL1 app with big thanks to Mitsubishi Motors.
Get around ducks. Get around dimes and drives. Get around the boards, blocks and threes. Get around your team, the community, the big moments and the celebrations of Mitsubishi Motors NBL1. The rise, the fall, the wins and the redemptions of 2024. Get around it. Mitsubishi Motors NBL1 2024. Watch live and free on the NBL1 website, app and KO freebies.
Fasten up your seatbelts, do a double take. Don't need to be a millionaire to roll this kind of way. Yeah, I got the recipe to do it every day. Straight to the top, and that's where we gon' stay. Step it up your game. Yeah, yeah, we do it every day. Step it up your game. Step it up again.
Play adventurous. Mitsubishi Motors NBL1.
Discover the ultimate in courts, Dream Courts, the official court partner of the NBL. As the leading experts in tailor-made courts, there are so many reasons to choose Dream Courts. Whether for casual backyard enjoyment or professional-grade competition, the fully customisable courts redefine how you play. Dream Courts offers an unparalleled playing experience for everyone. Elevate your game with a Dream Court designed just for you. Visit dreamcourts.com.au to get a quote today.
Welcome back at half-time. We're just about to get this second half underway here at St. Clair. We've all taken a great big collective breath to get ready. It's been a really big first half here. My name is Downtown Alan Brown, alongside special comments superstar. And just, I tell you, one of the best sound effect people ever. You know, you think you got some talent out there in Hollywood. You know, you've got to look here at NBL1 Central Special Comments to really find someone with that level of special ability.
Oh, yeah, it's magic.
To bring that next level of sound effects. Tamara Norris.
It's passion.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. It's been extremely entertaining in this first half. The first half itself has been extremely entertaining as Anderson tries to get herself
from the car park
jump-started, but not quite.
Yeah. She's trying to really shoot her way into this game.
And she doesn't need to. She really doesn't need to. Everybody else is doing their role.
That's right. Her defense has been great. So,
well, keep that going. As Spencer gets a little bit too open.
Nice bucket, blocks out.
And away you go. The Woodville Warriors. Anderson just no awareness this time. Hasn't quite started.
Offensively, she's just not there this game yet. So,
might be worth a sub out and a quick chat and reset of the brain and pull it back out.
Nice boards again.
And a big thanks to Mitsubishi Motors, our major partner here at NBL1. For all their support throughout the 2024 NBL1 Central season. Do yourselves a favour and buy a Mitsubishi. It was my first car, actually. Mitsubishi Lancer, 2001, 1.8 litre.
Toyota Corolla.
5-speed. Toyota Corolla.
Yes.
It probably exploded the first time you tried to drive it. Because it wasn't a Mitsubishi.
It's an antique.
Spencer. And now it's Stewart. Now to Hattie Cox. They're kind of getting that slowly through sets of hands. And that's great ball movement from the South Adelaide Panthers. Gibbons with the finish. Just wasn't sure at the start there between Spencer to Stewart to Hattie Cox. Kind of not sure, and then all of a sudden that drive to the basket from Stewart opened it right up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Upper Sibley. Tries the floater, doesn't work.
Tall towers coming at her.
It'd be frightening. And she's not tall.
Just close your eyes.
You call yourself 5'0". She'd be.
I reckon I was taller than that.
As Spencer makes it up as she goes along. That was a nice running jump shot from Ashley Spencer. Now Forbes, she's just kind of got a bit misdirected on the pass.
Yeah, just need to keep doing what they were doing, not panic. Yeah.
Real lucky to get away with that one there. Stewart just probably didn't have enough room to get a proper shot up. Probably could have dribbled that out and reset their offense a little bit, but Hodges was bearing down and picked up the offensive rebound.
Absolutely.
Now Purvis is checking back into the ball game with those 3 fouls.
Yeah.
Upper Zuble just having a quick chat with Coach Ben McCulloch. Hodges again, just a bit stiff.
Yep.
That one definitely looked better again. Woodville Warriors ringing the changes now, so it's probably a smart change.
Yeah.
Just didn't quite come out of the gates the way they wanted.
Have a little bit of a reset, I think.
And that's all it takes, 1 to 2 minutes. Just reset your brain for a minute, watch the play, see what's going on, get a different perspective, a far away perspective, and then get back out into the ball game. Purvis. Nice pass there to Forbes. And Stewart just moving forward. She looked surprised, but she was moving forward. Wasn't quite set as she would have liked to have been. I think that's probably what referee Nathan Davis is explaining to her.
Yeah.
Referees this evening, Nathan Davis, Tom Peachy and Josh Miller.
Holly uses her body really well to get to the basket, to draw that foul as well. And sinks it.
Very, very smart player, Holly Forbes.
Well done.
She's up to 17 points. 6 of 8. That might have been 6 of 9 now in that second shot. Now South Adelaide just trying to get that motion, get that separation. Hattie Cox. If She lowered the eyes, had a wide open lane to drive into. That's short.
Nice finish.
Pops up for a 3-point bucket of her own. So we can certainly forgive Hattie Cox for giving up that open lane. Purvis, nice crossover. Takes one step, tries to flip something out of the hat. Oh my goodness, that would
have been special if that went down.
That would have been in the top 10 plays of the week. Spencer just really slowing things up. That tight defense from the Woodville Warriors continues to be a problem. But they've got to go right to the distance as Hattie Cox drives the lane and gets the lucky roll. Well, I would say it's less luck, more skill.
Yeah, that was all skill. Yeah.
Now 3 points down at halftime. It's now a 6-point lead to the South Adelaide Panthers. Need a solid offense here, the Woodville Warriors, to get that lead cut a little bit.
It's stagnant at the moment. No one's really moving. That's a good move. Yeah.
Just had it all in front of her, Watkinson.
Yeah.
Had the cookie jar wide open. Just didn't come up with any crumbs.
Oh.
Hodges, tough bucket.
Yeah, because Molly couldn't have played any harder defense there. That was a really tough bucket.
That's just knowing where the basket is and trusting your instincts.
Yeah.
You know, I think they talk about it in football, having just that goal awareness. You put the ball on your foot and it goes through for a goal. It's no different here in basketball. You having that basket awareness, knowing where it is, especially as a big, you're playing that low block, you often back to the basket so many times. Quick turn, and to be able to gather your bearings in a split second and score.
Yeah, just natural instinct, like just play.
It's very special to watch. Spencer, bang. Don't come much easier than that. Timeout.
Unawares there, they were a bit sleepy.
They've come out a bit sleepy in this second half, the Woodville Warriors, as Ben McCulloch wants to have a quick timeout.
Just need to rev it up a bit. It seems a bit flat.
It's just one of those things. They could not get their offense cooking in the first couple of minutes of this third quarter. It's now a 10-point lead to the South Adelaide Panthers. Hodges really dominating at the moment, almost a double-double for her. 17 points, 9 rebounds to almost leading all scorers, actually. Holly Forbes has 18 points now, almost a double-double of her own, 18 and 9. So the battle between Forbes and Cox is almost and Hodges is an absolute tie. As Tristan Prentice is pointing at some scribble on a page that I can't decipher. We'll talk to you. We'll find out after the game. We need like a set of signals or something, like, you know, or like a big placard.
Bigger writing.
Bigger writing.
These old eyes.
We need a big whiteboard so you can write on a whiteboard for us to hold us up.
Head right down against
like on a late night talk show. You know, when you're doing the opening monologue, it's what we need. Like the big boards with writing on it. We'll buy him. If I get Tristan for Secret Santa this year for the NBL1 Central Commentator Secret Santa, I'll get him a really big pad so that way we can.
Bigger this time, I think. Let's have a look.
2-14 run since. Keep going. Since when? Since when? Since when? Don't leave it there.
Since halftime.
Since when? Halftime.
Yeah.
We got that. That's. Thanks for hanging in with us, there, folks. Edge of your seat commentary. NBL1 Central is what we do. That's who we are. That's what we bring week in, week out.
Here comes the...
Spencer gets Lalic huge in the air. Big splash, Ashley Spencer. She's come alive in this second half.
Yeah.
She's out to 14 points. So unraveling a little bit in this second half. Watkinson, she can fill it up from deep and does.
We needed that one.
Exactly what was required from the Woodville Warriors. She knows her way to basket.
That will ignite them now.
They just need to stop. I think let's go consolidate with a really good stop. And just Purvis kind of got in the way. It's going to be possibly her fourth foul. No, they're going to call it on Whitmore. Luckily for Purvis there. Well, she just kind of got in the way a little bit, but...
otherwise she was going to have to take a seat, I think.
Lottie checks in for Whitmore. Just the 2 for Molly Whitmore.
Okay.
See if Hodges can get the pair this time. Usually misses the first and drops the second. Didn't look convincing, but she talked her way into it, I think, that time. Like a 17-year-old at a nightclub entrance, talked her way into it.
Oh, and that one.
And then just her friend wanted to come along as well, and she had to do the same thing.
Snuck him in.
Not that any of us ever did that.
Yeah, this extended defence from South is Woodville are struggling with it.
It's been troublesome.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of body. Otherwise, some pretty solid defence from Ash Spencer.
Yeah.
But she'll wear that one. But you're right, it's causing a big headache.
Yeah.
I think with Anderson on the bench, it was a great opportunity for them to extend that defence. She's been primarily handling a lot of their offensive starts, but now her and Purvis together, just to combat that extended defence might be helpful.
Yeah.
But they need these to drop.
Absolutely.
Nice adjustment from Chloe Purvis. That's what you need. DiFrancesco checks back into the ball game for the South Adelaide Panthers. Lauren Gibbons takes a seat. Just under 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. 10-point ball game now for the South Adelaide Panthers. DiFrancesco gets some wide open space. Doesn't quite drop it. It was a nice look though.
Another offensive rebound.
Hattie Cox. Doherty's going to cook an absolute soda. Yeah, it's a travel call.
Okay. We'll take it. Didn't see it, but we'll take it.
All right. Referee a lot closer to the action.
Yeah, absolutely.
Purvis looking to get things. They've gone they've settled back into more of a deeper defense now.
Yeah.
South Adelaide Panthers quite enjoyed their extended setup.
Woodville
Watkinson.
were really struggling with it, so.
Spencer going to take the body. Doesn't quite get the drop. But had to go for it from the defensive end.
Yeah.
The foul's going to be called on Anderson. And Darcy Rees, the troublemaker in the opening half. Had a good amount of time on the bench to rest up, but caused all sorts of trouble for the Woodville Warriors at both ends. We'll see what she brings now that she's back out on the floor. .13 points, just the one rebound for Darcy Rees as Spencer. Out to 16 points.
On the court for Woodville.
I think it's smart basketball to get when you see Darcy Rees step out on the floor to get your biggest body out.
Absolutely.
To just sort of counteract that, even just a little bit. Forbes, big block from Ashley Spencer.
That's
Great
a tough
defense,
drive.
big time.
Drove into a brick wall.
And we're going with that isolation again. Rees, nice spin on the left hand, beautiful finish, comfortable finish.
Yeah.
Both sides of her body, Darcy Rees.
Oh, there it is.
Nice cross court, Purvis, corner.
Oh, ballot.
That's why Joins is out there, but that's not why she's out there. We don't want to see that from Eliza Joins. Hattie Cox. Great pressure defense from Watkinson there, just putting that just enough to put her off on that left-hand layup attempt. 14-point ball game now. Forbes spins middle. Gets the lucky drop.
There we go.
She's going to keep going till the very final minute of this game. 12-point ball game now. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Need a big defensive stop from the Woodville Warriors here. Taking their time to get things settled.
Oh,
DiFrancesco.
nice. Stripped of the ball.
There weren't many options in offense.
No.
All a bit statuous.
Stagnant. Yeah. Okay.
As Joins pops out for probably about 3 seconds. I don't know why.
And push it.
Now Forbes. Away she goes.
What
Oh,
a
nice
great
move.
pass. And that's what I think they've been lacking, is pushing the ball down the court, getting a few cheap buckets. So hopefully they'll keep doing that now.
And Rees had to drop a little bit just to make sure that it wasn't Forbes going to the basket, but that drop-off pass to Molly Whitmore was... They do that more because she's not going to want to pick up her fourth foul.
No, absolutely.
Goal at the body. We spoke about it earlier in the game. And this
Like
from Spencer.
that, once again.
It's Hattie Cox.
Bit of a headbutt.
Has her left ear rearranged. by the noggin of Holly Forbes. Just keep an eye on Cox here. She doesn't look very well.
No, she looks like she's a real.
You just see her eyes starting to flutter as well. Just keep an eye on Hattie. She's a tough competitor. She's slowly coming to the bench. You would possibly expect the physio to have a bit of a look at her.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's okay.
Oh, such a scary pass across the halfway line there. Oh, another good pass. And see if Molly can land it. Nice.
Molly lands those ones.
Yeah. Good ball movement.
Good body pressure from Whitmore there as well. Beautifully done. Nice ball movement though. McDonald from the corner. She doesn't quite get a drop on it, but I think she knew that too. Chased her rebound real quick.
Yeah, chased it down. Chase.
There's another three-point attempt falls short for South Adelaide.
Yeah. Could have drove that.
Oh, nice crossover from Anderson. If any of them were going to drop, it had to be that one. Got wide open space on DiFrancesco, but couldn't capitalize. DiFrancesco down the other end. That looks good.
That was never
Big.
missing. That was a big shot.
Big splash. We were right behind her, had the perfect view too.
I know. It was beautiful action, actually.
And there's that patented sound effect that
There we go.
come to love and adore. That was great. We want to hear more of it throughout the remaining quarter and 30-odd seconds of this one. See what else we can come up with.
Oh, dear.
There's DiFrancesco.
Yeah.
Whoosh! I hope that makes the top 10 plays of the week. I know it's just a three-point bucket being made. Nice finish from Molly Whitmore. But I hope, just for the sake of the whoosh, that's got to be pretty close to making even an honourable mention. So the NBL1 social media crew,
They are loving
do us
this.
a favour. Do us a favour and hook us up with that one, because that was special.
Oh, dear.
12-point ball game. Almost at the death knock of three-quarter time. We just want to get this one in safely and not turn it over.
Across. Yeah.
Silly.
They're not in.
Just not a smart foul.
Yeah.
It's only her second, but
Not in foul trouble, so
I guess, I don't know. Maybe
just
it is.
slowing the game down.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm jumping the gun.
Because Woodville looks so much better when they run the ball down the court.
And a foul's going to be called
Yeah.
on Ashley Spencer, which is a really critical
That
foul.
was not a good foul.
And that's the 5th team foul. Well, what are they going to call in terms of shot attempts?
Was she shooting? Or
Let's have a quick check. And they're going to that's the 3rd foul on Ashley Spencer as well, which could be critical as we head into this final quarter. But they're just double checking on the foul count. So I think it's going to be bonus 2. They're just checking it out. Are they putting time back on the clock? So point 3. Now, as a coach, if you want to be annoying, call a timeout. If you don't want to be annoying, if you want to be a good person, don't. So, public service announcement. I mean, really.
Let's get annoying.
Just saying.
I'd just be annoying. Yeah, good job.
I've got a story about that, actually. I did the same thing in the game.
You would call a timeout.
And I will call myself out there, and I will call the team that I did it against, Forestville. We're up by 10, touching them up for a change, because I'm pretty sure we won the game by 10, and I was pretty confident in the 4 years that my daughter's been playing. We've never beaten a Forestville team ever, so that was amazing.
Pretty exciting.
So the Forestville coach, great coach, called a timeout to set up a play, which feels like 30 seconds ago. Perfectly fine. I mean, I know why. But I'm like, you're down by 10. Let's just end the game. I was hungry.
Yeah.
I had dinner actually in the car. I bought it on the way to the game
Let
to
us
eat
celebrate.
afterwards. I was pretty hungry. I'm like, can we end the game? But no, called a timeout. And then they executed their play and went out of bounds. It was our ball. And I'm like, yeah, timeout. And all the girls came in. And they've all come on, girls, come in, tight, real tight. Sit down. And I knelt down. I had my whiteboard, my pen there. And I looked at them and I went,
What do you want for dinner?
I got nothing. I just called the timeout to be annoying. Got dinner waiting in the car. What are you guys doing after this? So, it was just fun for me.
Yeah, just to draw it out
You
a
know,
little bit
just
more.
a little bit.
Rub
just
that
a little
win
bit.
in a bit more.
Well, you know,
yeah.
it's gamesmanship and all that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
and it was fine. It was fun.
Especially if you hadn't beaten them before, you've got to make it
You gotta
a statement,
just,
right?
Yeah, that's just it. And it's all a bit of fun, and I think in those moments on the bench, thank you, mate. On the bench, you're having a bit of a laugh. You're having a bit of you're making some memories. You're relaxing. You're just showing us there's more to basketball than X's and O's, and yeah, it's a bit of a fun
Yeah,
sort of.
it's a community thing.
It is. It was a game. Oh, no, I'm going way off track and just throwing out stories here, but it was an under-10s game. And we'd had about 6 or 7 points scored against us in a row. So I called a timeout as a good coach should when the flow was not in your direction. I was under 10s, but still had to do it. So called a timeout, and I've got everybody in, quite serious tone. And my little guard, little Miller, puts a hand up and okay, yeah. Before we get started, yeah, what's up? He says, after this, we're getting a puppy. I'm like, oh,
Awesome.
okay, tell us more. We spent the entire timeout, critical timeout,
Talking
about this dog.
And
that,
I bet they went out, they were relaxed and just played.
Right, so as soon as she said it, like, okay, well, this is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Clearly it was a bit more important
Super
to
important.
everyone else.
Right in the middle of a basketball game. Crucial moment. You know,
If
like,
I was on her team as an under 10-year-old, I would have lost my mind.
yeah, I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. But that's what we get.
Yeah.
That's basketball,
It's
and we
nice.
love it. It's
Yeah.
great fun. Speaking of great fun, we are ready to get this fourth quarter underway here at St. Clair with big thanks to NBL1,
Yeah.
major partner in the Mitsubishi Motors people. They are stunning people.
Oh, nearly a good steal there.
Amazing people jumping on and being our major partner moving forward, Mitsubishi Motors. 10-point ball game in favour of the visitors at the moment after a big third quarter.
And inside to Darcy Reed.
Darcy Rees
Yeah.
showing that dominance again. She's been too big, too strong. Molly Whitmore's got a work cut out for her.
Put it on the ground.
Forbes, nice kick out. That mid-ranger
Yeah.
is beautiful from
Oh, bad
Molly
luck.
Whitmore. Not this time as Forbes picks up a foul on the rebound.
Yeah.
It's probably the first mid-range jumper that Whitmore's missed tonight.
Yeah, she's got a nice sweet shot from the mid-range.
It's dangerous too, and in any up-and-coming bigs, juniors out there, you play the 4-5 spot, you've got to have a mid-range jump shot.
Oh,
You don't
yeah.
always need to have the 3-point bucket in your repertoire, but at least have a mid-range that is solid as a rock.
It's a tough shot to make, but it's a shot defense is not ready for.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
You know, you see a lot of bigs practice the old mick and drill.
Yeah.
It's almost, you can almost extend it out to be a mick and drill from 10 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, just got baseline to baseline, 10 feet, run from one side to the other, have a rebound to help you out. Purvis, not this time. Now Doherty having a bit of a look at it, she'll actually get busy, but that's going to be a foul on Purvis.
Yeah.
That's going to be her fourth. There's a bit of a sideways glance at the coach. He's going to leave her out there.
Just leave me, please. I won't foul again.
She'll foul again, but that's okay. We'll forgive her because that's what happens.
Yeah, you know what? She's trying real hard.
Reeves, nice kick out. That's not quite
Yeah.
tall enough.
It's getting some good pressure on her there by the bigs. That's all they need to do.
And that changes things up too, changes the dynamic of that structured defense that Woodville are trying to really execute there. When the bigs are really switched on to a dominant player like a Darcy Rees, it does change those dynamics. It gives everybody a bit of an extra bit of lift. And there's a big gap. She found it.
Yeah.
Draws the foul on Brittany Hodges. Just her second personal foul. They do a good job in opening up those laneways too, but just not reacting fast enough to getting there.
Yeah, I've seen it open lots of times and they hesitate. So then it's gone.
Forbes has been formidable.
Yeah, she's had a great game.
Formidable, really, but that's harder to say.
That's
Forbes.
well done.
Middable.
Forbes-middable.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll just edit this out in post anyway. It's fine. Hodges. Oh, the spin cycle doesn't quite get it to drop. Whitmore, tough defensive glass work
hard.
from big Molly Whitmore.
Yeah, working hard in the under the basket there.
Purvis almost had Lalich there. This time, doesn't need much room to get things working. Forbes is going to step out of court from the looks of that.
Oh, that's a shame.
Got a little bit frantic, a little bit unsettled in their offense that time, the Woodville Warriors. Still plenty of time in this game for them, only 10 points.
I think they could pass it inside more, expecting it to come out. Like often there's a big centre open inside, but they don't pass it to let her then release someone on the outside.
And I know there is a Darcy Rees in the middle of that keyway,
Yeah, but she doesn't have to shoot it. Like, she just draws players.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. And it's almost having it like a decoy.
Yeah,
Lalic.
exactly.
Oh, off the glass.
Finger.
The look on her face says, yep,
Should have
totally
caught
meant to do that. Oh, and the
and
steal.
comes up with the steal.
Big time.
Keep pushing.
And almost a travel. It's all happening here at St. Clair. 3-point shots, interceptions, steals.
Good feet.
Nice pass from
Bad luck.
doesn't quite get
and
there.
nearly a steal.
It's all happening. Frantic basketball in the last 40 seconds. And Hattie Cox looks to be okay. She's checking back into the ball game.
Yep.
She was playing with that left ear, so it may have just disorientated her a little bit, just getting that knock in the eardrum.
Oh.
McDonald's into the ball game as well.
Big
More
body work
three-point
going
shooting.
out there. Oh, no.
Oh, Hattie Cox.
Kind of didn't expect to be left alone there.
Every-
It's like, whoa.
They just forgot that she was there. She kind of fumbled the ball through, on purpose. I mean, she clearly meant to do it.
That's right.
The old fake guy can't keep control of the
Keep
ball
dribbling.
scenario.
Yeah.
And then they were, okay, we'll just go and defend our players then. And she said, oh, well, maybe I'll just take a shot.
Still here.
Important offense here for Woodville. 7 minutes to
Absolutely.
go. 7-point ball game.
Oh,
Beautiful
wonderful
inside.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
smart play too.
excellent pass.
Just to hesitate a second to see if
Yeah.
she can draw another foul on Darcy Rees. But
Or
gets the
not
finish.
let her block you.
Which is hard to do. She's long. She's so long.
Oh,
Di
don't
Francesco.
jump. Travel. Oh, yeah. Another good D. Well done. Still in this.
5-point ball game. 6 minutes, 46 seconds remaining in this game. South Adelaide looked to be in pretty comfortable control.
Yeah.
14 points up at one stage.
Woodville have just stepped it up a bit here.
Really brought that lead right back. Anderson.
Intensity's much better too.
Well, the look-away pass nearly went to the
Set.
South Adelaide bench, but
Yeah.
Purvis goes splash.
Nice.
Brings it back to within a shot.
Yeah.
Timeout South Adelaide. The Woodville faithful have risen as one.
Yeah, there we go. Never say die.
That was a big shot for a tricky pass to gather
Yeah.
and settle and shoot.
She definitely, set herself and shot that with purpose. So,
And plenty of time, plenty of space, just
yep.
not enough urgency from the South Adelaide defence to get out to that shot to cover.
No, it's sort of done a big switch now. Woodville's got the mojo happening now.
And they are cooking. The five
Yeah.
they've got out there, the
Leave 'em.
influence of Molly Whitmore has been huge.
Oh, yeah, because she just puts so much pressure on the big girls. Even if she doesn't get a steal, she makes the shot really difficult for them.
Super smart,
Yeah.
knows how to control players, doesn't need to be the tallest player out there to
No.
have a massive influence against the taller players out there.
And she's really good at feeding other players on her own team, so she's not that fussed about her own score. She's really creative. So
Spoke
yeah.
about the importance of having a mid-range game as a big, but having a passing game as a big as well.
Oh,
we see Jokic over in the NBA just doing ridiculous things. I know that's the bar which
Yeah.
for bigs.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Men or women, doesn't matter. That is the bar.
Does
That's
it
what
all.
you should be doing.
Yeah,
He's straightforward. Hitting mid-ranges and making passes.
absolutely, because that brings other people into the game. So, it's a team game.
And
10-2
Tristan Prentice
run.
has got another little note there. I would like chicken chow mein for dinner tonight. If you can order that for me, please. Okay, I'll go into Uber Eats for you there,
Woodville
Tris.
are on
No
a
problems
10-2
at all.
run. Let's
We're done.
keep it up.
Oh, these weird messages he keeps flicking up. I don't know what he's doing.
We got there.
Gibbons back out on the floor now as well. Spencer.
Oh.
Unlucky
bad
there from Forbes, just getting a hand in the way. It's just hard not to, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, so my daughter makes these beautiful, they're like triple choc cookies. They're like
Yeah.
they're white, dark, and milk, and she pops them in the cookie jar or in a little container on the bench, and I walk past them and I just can't help myself. It's like that, same thing.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly like that. I'm just lucky that the language has been good.
Yes.
Have my fingers crossed with that.
Critical free throws there
Well
from
done.
Ashley Spencer. You wouldn't want
Yeah.
anybody else
Cool as a
Skipper.
cucumber.
stepping up, getting it done. 4-point ball game now. Anderson, will we see her come alive in this fourth quarter or not? Forbes to turn around.
Well
Had
done.
Molly Whitmore cutting in,
So
pleading
did.
for it too.
When they pass in the middle there, it opens up so much. So you've got to be looking at that extra pass.
It's a great hustle play from Anderson,
Yeah.
taking out the Mitsubishi Motors sign.
She's got good reach, that one.
And she reverses that sign back right to the spot, which you can do easily in a Mitsubishi vehicle as well.
Or that power
With the
steering.
Power steering and
yeah,
the
you
reverse
know.
assist, and
Yeah.
you name it. All the bells and whistles. Hodges gets Whitmore out of position beautifully. A little pass. That's
Oh,
a
and
great
that should not
pass.
happen.
We'll call it a pass.
That pass.
That finish should have definitely happened from
Yeah.
Hattie Cox, though.
Once again, she didn't.
It's blocked from behind by Lalic.
Well done. Push it.
And away go Woodville through Purvis. She's got Anderson on one side. She's got Lalic on the other. Take your pick. Well, it hasn't really been Anderson's night, but either one can absolutely splash at Forbes. Kicks it out. Just inside the three-point line goes Whitmore. A little bit outside of her range, though.
Turn around. Yeah, they're going to look at Reeves. Yep.
Just going to slow it down. Gibbons got a little bit of space and a bit of separation
Yeah.
there, Reeves, but
Molly was there. Oh,
very quickly gets back.
she's absolutely
swarmed
gets
upon.
smothered in there. It's good. It's for how you got to play her. Yep.
And then the
well
quick
done.
shot forced. So great defense that time by the Woodville Warriors. Lalic
Yeah.
to wait for the cavalry to arrive. Now Forbes got a high post, goes to work. Kicks it out. Purvis wide open top of the key. Chloe Purvis
Yes.
fills it up.
Yeah, lucky they didn't take her off, yeah? Whew.
You wouldn't wonder the way that she's
Yeah,
been shooting
Molly.
this ball. And the turnover for the Woodville Warriors. Just a
Yeah.
1-point ball game. 4.5 minutes to play in this
Oh,
final
wow.
quarter.
Here we go.
It's almost wide
Oh.
open and a pretty big defensive play, but
Yeah.
copped a bit of body at the same time. South Adelaide under all sorts of pressure.
Yeah, and the big difference is Woodville are pushing it every time. Like, they're really pushing it down the court. Whether they go straight into something or then set it up, it's putting pressure on South's defense.
I think from a South Adelaide perspective, they need to get Hannah Stewart back out there. She's that 3-and-D sort of player, but more so on the defensive end. She's
Yeah.
going to lock somebody down. Such great instincts on the defensive end. Just camped on the bench at the moment.
Holly Forbes having a ripper of a game.
And drops another one. 26 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists. 2 assists away from a triple-double. But more importantly, they have the lead
Absolutely.
after those 2 free throws from Holly Forbes. Now South Adelaide, all the pressure on them. They were up by 14 points at one stage.
Yeah, they look to have real control of the game, but Woodville have
And passes
forced
like that.
another turnover.
We've seen quite a few of those, just not quite reaching the mark. A little bit of panic as Dowie looks set to check in. And a tall for a small.
Okay, getting a bit of speed out there.
Just a little bit of ball control. She's very calm, very smooth mover. Sharita Doherty.
Yeah.
And there she is,
That's
instant
a tough
impact.
pass.
You love the instant impact. You think as a coach, you get vindicated for a great decision. if she gets the assist on this, then it's an
Oh,
absolute golden
yes,
nugget,
they
but not
come
this
up
time.
with the ball.
1 point ball game. Just under 4 minutes to play now. Anderson. To Forbes, who's having a cracker of a night, and why not go to work?
Yep.
She gets
Ooh.
doubled very nicely by Hattie Cox. Great instincts on the defensive end. Forbes has got it back though. Clock ticking down. And it's going to be probably on Hattie Cox coming around the outside. And the foul is going to be called on Hattie Cox. That should have been a ref. Great pick up by me. I like to call myself, too many times like that, but I'm like, oh, I'll take that one. I was from here. It's like, it's eagle vision. That's right. If I had eagle vision, what sort of noise would that make?
I am not doing that noise.
You draw the line at bird noises. That's it. There's no bird noises
I'm not
coming.
humiliating
Not today.
myself.
Not today. Not today. It's fine. It's fine.
That requires special effects.
3-point ball game now.
Oh, hand on it, hand on it.
Doherty having a look at it. Just probably killed the dribble a bit earlier. The decision making hasn't been great in this final quarter from the South Adelaide Panthers. Hattie Cox, nice
Oh,
pass
that was
inside.
A good dish. Oh, no.
Gets the lucky roll.
Yeah. That was good penetration and dish.
Hattie Cox creating something very, very special for Charita Doherty. Averaging about 5 assists per game too is Hattie Cox. Tonight, that was her 6th. So really getting it done. 3-point play.
Yeah.
Big.
Tied
Now it's
it
back.
up.
Here we go. Final 3 minutes. Points locked away. It was a 9-point win the last time these two teams met in the favour of South Adelaide Panthers. A win here for the Woodville Warriors could spell a bit of trouble for the South Adelaide Panthers. Forbes
Oh, and she's fighting for the rebound.
tries to track a rebound. Hattie Cox equal to the task though. Waits for everybody else to arrive, and it's Spencer
that's
who
gotta
goes
be tough.
straight through.
Yeah.
Dead centre. Couldn't stop in time, and that's going to be her 4th personal foul. 3rd personal foul, I should say. That is her 4th.
Yeah. Brave defense.
Two minutes, 35 seconds to go. Forbes goes to work under the basket. Spencer can't really do much more than just stand in the way. Anderson, can she get it going now? Yes, she can! Yes, she can!
Oh, what a time to come alive. Oh,
Her first points
that was a big shot. when
of
you've
the
missed
quarter.
Most of it the whole game.
Ida
Phew.
Anderson goes bang.
Yeah. There we go.
That was big.
That was very big.
She's got 8 for the afternoon, for the
Oh,
evening,
no.
I should say. As Spencer quickly gets some back. Back to a 1-point ball game. The Tigers are trailing by 10 points to West Adelaide. So in the grand scheme of things, this may not matter too much if they happen to drop it to the Woodville Warriors now, South Adelaide.
Oh, bad luck.
So travel's been called. There's a minute 9 left in the game over down at Morphettvale Stadium, and the Tigers trailing by 10 points.
Oh,
So there's 57 points on the board for them as well.
that's not
It's unlike
high
Southern.
scoring, yeah. Woodville need to get another stop here.
Under 2 minutes now. Spencer had a really good look at it. Doesn't need much, but
the
Hattie
shots.
Cox
Oh,
doesn't quite get it to
Woodville
go.
have been lucky a couple of times there. She's missed
Just
a
those,
couple of easy shots under the basket.
the eyes widen, and it's
Yeah, and she's like thinking, how am I getting this?
just smallest player on the floor.
Yeah.
She's got 5 rebounds to her name too. None more crucial than that one, but just couldn't get the
Yeah.
finish. 1-point ball game. Anderson, we've finally seen her come alive from beyond the arc, hitting her first 3-pointer of the evening.
There we
Oh,
go.
sure,
She
I
goes
keep
to
saying
play.
afternoon, but
No.
it just feels like it. South Adelaide now. They need something to get going. Great ball pressure from Purvis. Doesn't care that she's on 4 fouls. She's going to
No.
put the body pressure on.
Wanted to get 5, but double dribble. Yeah. Good defensive pressure here.
Went to go the handoff. Thought better of it, but was halfway through handing it off, and
Yeah.
just in 2 minds, Ashley Spencer. Big time play coming up for both teams.
Yeah.
Woodville need the score. South Adelaide need the stop, but just about a tick under a minute to play. Anderson. Oh, that pass over the top was about a centimetre too long. It was definitely there. It was a good look.
Yeah, it was a good look.
And at certain points,
We're not going to die wondering here. They're trying everything.
they're throwing everything but the kitchen sink at
Yeah.
South Adelaide at the moment. Doherty inside to
no.
Reeves, has a nice
Fowler.
seal, but
Great defense there.
Whitmore equal to the task.
Absolutely.
And
Oh.
Spencer
That's a nice shot.
just kind of
Carves it up.
slowly just waltzed into the
Yeah.
keyway, had great momentum, great positioning,
Kind
and
of floated that in with, yeah.
put South Adelaide in front with
No foul.
48
No one
seconds to go.
fouling her.
No one wants. You will either way. Either you give up the layup, or you send her to the free throw line,
Send
and
her to
she's
the
probably
free throw. No.
she's probably gonna make
I'd
him.
still make it harder for her.
You gotta make him hard.
Couldn't help
You gotta make it hard
myself.
for him.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree. It's been a big night for Holly Forbes. 28 points, 11 rebounds, and now sitting on 9 assists. And she's got a single solitary steal, so you can sort of merge that together to make it some kind of a weird hybrid triple-double.
Yeah, why not?
Because that's
Great
what,
effort.
that's what we're all about. We're making
That's
it up as
right.
we're going along here at NBL1 Central, coming to you live and free on the NBL1 app, with big thanks to our major partner in Mitsubishi Motors. Of course, huge thank you to Foot Locker and, of course, KO Freebies. Gotta love me some KO. I'm watching a lot of NBA, of the final series. Congratulations to the Boston Celtics there.
Lovely.
Watching a lot of that on KO.
Yep.
Yeah, I do like to watch a bit of Formula One as well, from time to time.
Yeah, my daughter likes the Formula One.
It's good fun.
I'm not really.
Yeah, so that's something, right?
That's
I know, right? Yeah, I know.
Did not do that
I know,
noise
right?
either.
That's because I got the gap in my teeth.
Yeah, that's it.
It's special.
That's actually really good.
Yeah. It's yep. It's one of those little hidden nuggets of talent there. They're very well hidden. I haven't got many other ones. That's about it. I can do that in Mickey Mouse, but that's all I can
Started
do.
this thing now, haven't we? Sound effects.
Anderson. They need to get something going here, Woodville. Lalic, turnaround 3-point bucket. Get the roll! NATALIA LALIC.
Oh, wow.
If you're ever going to take a lucky roll, that's the one you're going to take.
Yeah.
Look, I got to be honest, a very odd shot to take.
Oh, it was a throw.
That early into an offense with 48 seconds to go, 40 odd seconds to go, whatever it was.
Hey, why not?
And
What
now,
did they lose?
suddenly a 2-point ball game in favour of the Woodville Warriors.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Things change.
Look, a couple of weekends ago, they were still on 0 on Big Goose Egg.
Oh, no, it's
Then bang, bang, 2 wins in a row. All of a sudden you remember how to win.
Yeah, I know, and it's a shame it couldn't have happened just a little bit sooner, because when they have clicked, they're pretty competitive.
And look, probably one of the upsets of the season in taking out the North Adelaide Rockets
Yeah.
by a point. That was
That's
huge.
Yeah, it just shows you that when they do get it together, they're in the mix with the best of them.
Absolutely great. And
Yeah.
it starts with the defensive end. Yes, look, they've
Always.
given up 80 odd points, but
Nah.
they've been able to put it in as well. They've been able to consolidate the 87 points with really putting it on the board themselves. They only average 67 points per game scoring, and they give up about 86 points. So this is about on par for what they give up, but they've really put it together in the offensive end tonight.
Absolutely, yeah.
39.1 seconds left in this ball game. South Adelaide trailing by 2 points. Into their offense now. Doherty, Spencer, Cox, Rees, and Gibbons. And one! Ashley Spencer.
She's pretty solid under the basket there. When
She's
she gets
hard
going
to
the
stop.
hoop. Yeah.
So much experience, so much skill.
She's not rushed. She's just quite a
Super patient.
controlled player.
And Hodges checks in for Gibbons. And the all-important free throw to complete the 3-point play. Drops it.
Yeah.
And we're going to take another timeout.
Now
Woodville again trailing by 1 with a timeout.
Let's see what they come up with this time.
It's all happening. This game
if
has
there's
had
any more press.
everything. This has had everything. We've seen. It's been close right up until the end of the second half, the end of the second quarter.
Yeah.
After that, we saw South Adelaide open it right out, and even into that fourth quarter, open it right out. And Woodville just would not go away, kept coming back. It's a 1-point ball game. Both teams in foul trouble as well now too. So whatever happens,
Who would you go to?
a big pause. That was a big pause.
That was
That's
a
a big pause. So we'll have Purvis on court. We'll have Lalic on court. We'll have Anderson on court. Look, you got to go to your big number one.
Yeah.
You got to go to Forbes.
Yep.
You got to get it to go to the basket
Yep.
because she can draw a foul. She's still got that. She can mid-range it. She's a good passer off the dribble as well.
Agreed.
She just doesn't need to panic.
I reckon they hit Whitmore in the middle,
And
looking to feed Holly coming
through
from the wing.
Yeah, you would think that we should be coming off maybe off a weak side screen.
Because then if they drop off Molly, she's also got that mid-range shot. So
Yeah. And then you'll have Purvis hovering around the outside with Lalic.
Yeah.
As we see, there's Forbes sort of setting up on the outside.
Yeah.
We'll see where we go to.
Back
See how-
screen by Molly. No. Poster up.
and the inbounds this time.
Oh, shivers.
And just gives it away.
Oh,
Very
and they get it
luckily.
back.
Oh my goodness.
Youch. That was messy.
That was something. But they've lost 5 seconds on the shot
Yeah.
clock, so it's a lot.
That's better than.
Oh no, they reset. They counted
Nice.
that as
There we go.
Hodges taking possession, so they're okay.
Someone come and help. That's it.
Anderson Probably not what they've drawn up, but it's now with Purvis.
Now they can settle themselves. And
Looking for that, almost that pick and roll, but it's now with Lalic. 5 on the shot clock.
it
She had the
to
pass
Lalic.
over the top.
Oh,
She's going
and
to
now
find
she's
her
gonna
way.
shoot it. Oh,
She had the pass over the top to
Yeah.
Whitmore, but she's going to get some free throws. Super important free throws.
yeah.
NATALIA LALIC.
Because South are going to run off this.
She had the go-ahead
Either way.
three that just dropped in. The basketball god smiled upon her that time.
Yeah, she's had it twice now.
Let's see if she can make it happen from the free throw line.
Woo.
We've at least got overtime. If South Adelaide can't
Nice.
capitalise on their
Yeah.
offensive set coming up.
She nails this one.
Cool as a cucumber. That looked perfect out of the hands.
I'm
And
out again.
We're back to a timeout.
Stretching this game out.
1 point lead to the Woodville Warriors. The crowd here at St. Clair on the edge of their seat. I'm on the edge of my seat,
I am.
but mainly because the desk is a bit far away from my seat. I have to sit right
yeah, I've
forward.
been sitting on the edge.
I'm on the
whole
edge too.
time.
It's good for your core, right? That's
Yeah.
good for your core. Surely, it's right. It is. It is. We're all about health and fitness and vitality
right,
here
yeah.
at NBL1. We don't just like to sort of sit around and
Yeah, we're
do
not
what we got to do.
slouching
We're
down
not,
or
no,
anything,
we
like,
are
good posture.
Great posture. Head up, shoulders back.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it's all about.
Calm, collective breathing.
I'm not sure about the calmness. It's it's the duck on the pond at the moment. I think that's probably a collective feeling amongst everybody within the St. Clair Stadium at the moment.
Yeah.
The old duck on the pond. Legs underneath are going absolutely crazy, but everything on the surface looks pretty cool, calm and collected.
Pretty even out there. 5 team fouls each and 1 point in it.
South Adelaide, what have they got in the tank? Who do they go to? It's got to be Spencer.
They're just going to attack the basket. When your other team's on 5 team fouls, you're just going to attack.
Interesting substitution too. They've put DiFrancesco out in place of Darcy Rees.
Because Molly had really null and voided Darcy Reed in the last quarter, so her defense has been awesome. Now they've got speed.
Really
out
good
there.
job from Molly Whitmore. Absolutely
Yeah.
agree. So DiFrancesco can knock down the three-point bomb. We've seen her do it day in, day out for many, many years. Cox goes middle, finds Doherty, blocked away by Holly Forbes, shot up by Hodges. And there's a foul on the play under the basket. In amongst a sea of arms and hands.
Oh, that's tough.
And the foul's called on Chloe Purvis. That's her 5th personal foul. She's out of the ball game with 5 seconds to go. If there's ever a player that you want to foul,
Chloe's had a good game too. So
great game from
Yeah.
Chloe Purvis. 15 points, 2 rebounds, 4
some
assists, 2
real,
steals.
Real clutch threes there too.
Apasible checks in for her. Now Hodges
So Woodville have got to get it and run.
misses the first. We've seen it happen all night long, missing the first, sinking the second. Do we have overtime?
We don't need offensive boards here.
No timeouts left.
Oh, she sinks that one.
Points
Now
locked
go.
away. Anderson.
Go.
Got to go. Apasible for the win. No. Whitmore has another attempt at the very, very last second, but my goodness, folks, don't go anywhere. We've got overtime. The last time these two clubs met, it was the men who went to overtime. This time, it's the girls.
Love
overtime, 91 points apiece. Edge of your seat stuff here at St. Clair Basketball Stadium, NBL1 Central. You do not want to be watching anything else but NBL1 Central on a
Turn
Saturday
off the
night.
football.
There is no football when NBL1 is on. Big thanks to Mitsubishi Motors, our major partner. Pull over your Mitsubishi vehicles, folks. Pull your ASXs over to the side of the road. Park your Lancers in a car park and get your mobile phones switched up to high def. This is going to be a critical, huge next 5 minutes. Coming up, I'm going to take a very deep, big breath. I'm going to have a bit of water and then we'll check our leading scorers. Then we'll just relax as we head into overtime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Leading all scorers for the Woodville Warriors, Holly Forbes, 28 points,
Yeah.
along with 11 rebounds and 9 assists. She's absolutely filled it up.
Magic.
Lalic, 20 points, just snuck in there.
Yeah, she's just quietly
Just kind
achieved
of
that.
wandered in there with a lazy 20, just kind of picked it up as she went along. We're just trying to check out the score sheet. Yeah, she had 12 at three-quarter time, just going about her work, getting it done, and dropping shots from wherever she absolutely can. Molly Whitmore has been crucial too for the Woodville Warriors. 8 points, 4 rebounds, but it's her defensive work on Darcy Reese
you
has been big.
can't see on the stats that she's doing. Yeah.
Absolutely agree. For the South Adelaide Panthers, Ash Spencer has been monumental. 25 points of her own, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and a couple of steals for her. Critically, though, for the South Adelaide Panthers, she does have the 4 fouls. So that is something that she will need to keep a very, very close eye on. Do not want to see her foot dropping out of the ball game. So we'll see and keep a very close eye on Ashley Spencer in this overtime period. Darcy Reese has 17 points as well.
Still been effective, but she certainly was much quieter in that fourth quarter. Yeah.
Darcy Reese had 15 points at three-quarter time and only the 2 points in that final quarter.
Go.
So well held in the final regular quarter.
Well, let's see what happens, hey?
That's going to be an absolute cracker. But Doherty, Cox, Hodges, Rees and Spencer for South Adelaide. Upper Sibley.
Yep, all the big guns are on.
Anderson, Hodges, Lalic and Whitmore for the Woodville Warriors. Now we saw Anderson finally hit the bottom of the net from long range early on. Forbes with a bit of a mishandle, but she's good enough to get it back. It's almost a 1-on-2 at the moment. Upper Sibley's got to get something done with it.
Whee! And again.
The pass was there, ignored. It happened a couple of times now. Molly Whitmore must be wondering what she's done wrong.
It's all right. She just gets back and works in D again.
Again, we see another pass just not quite hitting the mark from the South Adelaide Panthers. They're out to 16 turnovers, 22, which is about the average that they've been hitting the Woodville Warriors. Would love to have a few of those ones back. Anderson having a look at it. They're trying to isolate Forbes now with the mismatch on Doherty, but Upper Sibley not this time. And away goes South Adelaide. It's been a couple of offenses now. No points on the board, still 91 points apiece. Hattie Cox has got a bit of time, bit of room. Doesn't quite get the roll. Goes after that offensive board, but Molly Whitmore equal to the task. Away go Woodville back into their set.
Work it around. That's not the shot to take, but
A nice pass inside from Anderson. Great defense.
yeah.
Straight up.
She's trying to force it a bit now.
Just needs to take a deep breath. You'd almost, you take a risky coaching decision to make it happen, but you'd almost take Forbes off for just 30 seconds, one play, just to
Just calm down.
catch that perspective again. She's only had 3 minutes on the bench throughout the entire game.
Because when they're passing around, they're getting the open shots. They don't need to force.
I think the last couple of times they're just having a chat too on the side of the floor too, as Hattie Cox will head to the line for a couple of free throws. Just want to sort of have that minute to, again, not to get cold, not to sit on the bench for too long.
Just to get yourself together again.
Come off, have a quick chat, sit on the substitution chair, and get back in the game.
Just
Sometimes can make all the difference.
yeah.
Hattie Cox with a deep breath. We've got the go-ahead free throw already. That one's in the bank. Goes 2 from 2.
Okey-dokey.
Nice shooting from Hattie Cox. Pressure free throws. Forbes asking for a guard to take over. And gets into the hands of Upper Sibley. Molly Whitmore almost a handoff. There's a beautiful pass from Molly Whitmore.
Oh, that was a great feed.
This is why I feel like their offense is better when the ball has gotten to the hands of Molly Whitmore at some point.
Especially in the middle of the keyway, near the foul line, because then it opens up everything from the, and I'm talking with my hands at the same time.
Which you can't see at home, but it's very descriptive.
Yeah.
It's very descriptive.
If you can see it, you'd really enjoy
Like,
it.
so there's sound effects and mime work. You've got both sides of that Just nice defense by Gibbons. No foul called.
Just enough pressure to put a shot
Just
off.
enough and not too much to be able to give away a foul. But yeah, only 8 minutes of court time up until the end of regulation for Chelsea Apasible, so we'll have super fresh legs and be able to move that ball right up. And there's the travel that the crowd were asking for if you heard that at home.
Once again, Molly's defense is just superb in there.
Kept Woodville in it. Smart play all around. That's not though.
Absolutely.
We've seen that before from Anderson. Just no urgency in the pounce. Absolutely none whatsoever. Spencer, she's wide open for three. Got it.
That's a heartbreaker.
She was wide open for a while as well. Saw her very early on after that turnover. Poor checking from the Woodville Warriors that time. Now they've got a bit of work to do. 3 points down. Inside to Forbes. Kick out. Apasible has a look at it. Now Forbes. Bit of ball movement. It's going to be reined in just inside the baseline. Forbes, under the basket. Drops it in for two. Back to a 1 point ball game.
That was close.
They are flying by the seat of their pants at the moment, the Woodville Warriors. Cox with that beautiful floater. She's going to draw a foul on Molly Whitmore. They just slightly move forward. And that's critically foul number 5 for Molly Whitmore.
What a shame.
She looks very disappointed.
Yeah.
She gave everything to this one.
Yeah.
Has been the difference between...
Yeah,
well,
not happy with that.
No, not at all. Zalotti checks in.
It's just really good to see such physical defense out there without fouling. It's just made such a difference in the game.
It's kept them right in it.
Yeah.
Right the way through. Hattie Cox doesn't drop the first this time.
For Woodville.
And the big deep breath from Hattie Cox. Does a great job with the second shot. Clinical on the second. 10 points, 6 and 6 for Hattie Cox. A great game for her. Forbes looking for it. Throws it into the hands. Nobody was running to it. No one was providing any sort of option for Holly Forbes. As Spencer.
Fortunately, just looking.
The great offensive rebound from Sharita Doherty. Resets it for South Adelaide. They're up by 3 points. Big time possession coming. Gibbons. Spencer, nice pass inside to Darcy Rees. Just doesn't quite get the roll.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Lalich is not happy with the call.
No.
Got to be careful here. He's not going to reverse his decision. It's going to be 2 shots now for Sharita Doherty. End of the day, box out and get the defensive rebound, then these sorts of things won't present themselves.
They were just lucky that Rees missed that easy layup, really.
Yeah.
So,
again, and that's...
because no one had body on her.
Yeah. Yep. No one had touch. No one had any communication that Rees was coming through. No. So look, you look at that from the perspective of, don't complain about the foul that was called. Complain about the poor defense that led to that that situation. Complain about the no box out.
That's
twice.
Right, which led there. Yeah, exactly.
So there's no way Sharita Doherty should be rolling around getting multiple offensive rebounds in a row.
No
4 point ball game now. 1 minute, 10 seconds, certainly not out of the realm of possibility.
No.
But the way the game has been the last probably 2 or 3 minutes, Woodville have panicked. They've had poor offensive sets and defensively have broken down too easily.
Yeah, they haven't looked after the ball when it's counted now. So, that pass from Ada was sort of changed the whole momentum then.
It was, I don't think South Adelaide could quite believe it was coming in.
No, it was a gimme.
It was just almost rolled. It was,
that's the times when all times you should be careful of the ball, but especially in those moments. So,
patience.
Cross court from the baseline out of ground is,
yeah, that's you're going to give your coach a heart attack. That's, my coaching heart just went at the same time.
Oh, that's what we tell our kids not to do.
So 24 turnovers for Woodville.
Yeah,
It's been pretty rough. And that one as well. That one's probably the key stat too.
Yeah, offensive rebounds. Like
17.
That's a killer. That with the turnovers, and you would think that would have put them further behind, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
So imagine, take them away.
Yeah, I mean, look, and both teams, they haven't shot poorly. I mean, both teams are around about the 45% from the field.
Which is all right.
About 45% from three-point range for Woodville, 26% from the three-point range for South Adelaide, so not quite getting it done in the volume that Woodville were, but realistically, all the other stats are pretty well balanced.
Yeah, that's right.
So South Adelaide not really capitalising on those offensive rebounds, on those turnovers in this game, but they do find themselves 4 points up. Anderson, another prayer. This time not going, but Alec.
Couldn't finish
Not that time for
Tried
Melody.
to mop up. Yeah, that's going to send them to the line again.
They just found themselves panicking there.
Yeah, and there isn't any need. There's plenty of time.
And that's fifth foul. She could not have given any more. 30 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, triple-double from Holly Forbes. Big game from her. Could not have asked for anything more than that. As Doherty probably puts it slightly out of reach now.
Yeah.
54 seconds to go, but just the momentum of the game and the way that the offense has been going.
And now Woodville are down there. They're sort of key players at the moment. So
now Watkinson checks in. And we all know what Watkinson can do from long range. We've seen it.
Yeah, she can do it if she gets open, for sure.
She's done it for Woodville. She's done it for the West Adelaide Bearcats.
Yeah.
Before heading to the castle. Anderson, she want to get something done in a hurry. Almost gives away the offensive foul. Aloti kicks up to Joins. She doesn't quite get to it, just ran out of room. And again, another panicked offense.
Yeah.
Could that be the final nail in the coffin? They're asking for a bit of up-tempo defenses. Anderson hits the deck. They're going to extend the defense, but I don't think they're going to foul.
No.
Doherty, happy to dribble this one out. Take time right off the clock. Hattie Cox. Not a great look, but Darcy Reeves with the offensive rebound. And a foul's going to be called. There looks like on Doherty. 12 seconds remaining in this one. A mere formality to roll through the remainder of this game.
Sting's gone out of it now. Well, for Woodville. South would be pretty happy.
There's a foul there called. Darcy Reeves.
Yeah.
Eliza Joins doesn't drop this one.
Oh, no, can't make that one either. I think they just run it out here, hold it up.
They're just about done.
Don't want to get anyone injured now.
And that's game over. Game, set, and match. It's all done here at the castle. The South Adelaide Panthers took them to overtime to get it done, but they get the victory over the Woodville Warriors. A very plucky, a very determined Woodville Warriors outfit.
Absolutely. Yep.
And more importantly for South Adelaide, they go to 10-5 for the season, and they lock away that fifth spot, or at least their top 5 hopes.
For now, yeah.
In the finals. With a loss to the Southern Tigers, they go 3 games clear with 3 games to play. So you would
think they're going to get through.
You would say that just about locks it away. I don't want to commentate or curse them, but that's pretty much almost a certainty now. We've got our 5 locked away for the 2024 NBL1 Central final series coming up in a few weeks' time. It's going to be a pretty good one. So I'll tell you what, though, Woodville tonight, they threw the absolute everything at the whole kitchen set. They went the entire distance, just didn't quite have enough in overtime.
Yeah, they're right. They did, and it's a shame it's sort of happening right at the end of the season, because I feel they probably could have been far more competitive throughout the season.
And it's great to see them to build onto this, though, and seeing the way that they've come together. That, you know, they've got a really good team with Whitmore, with Lalic and with Purvis, and with your stars like Holly Forbes. And Anderson, when she's switched on, you know, she do it better than most.
Yeah.
So and they've got the bench there as well. We've got Eliza Joins, you've got Apasible who can jump on for some important minutes. Watkinson's a great shooter and a good defender as well, and can bring it. So they've got depth there and something to build on to the future.
If they can build on that.
So, and that's really, really exciting as well. So they should be really proud of their efforts. So not just tonight, but right throughout their season. Leading the way for all scorers, it was Holly Forbes having an absolute cracking game. Had 30 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists. Had a huge one, huge triple-double from Holly Forbes. But for the South Adelaide Panthers, Ash Spencer, the skipper, stepping up where it mattered most. 28 points for her. 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. A couple of block shots in there as well. She filled up the stat sheet.
Yeah, she did.
Great game from those two Warriors, legends of the league, former teammates as well last season with the South Adelaide Panthers. But they got it done this time, South Adelaide. They go 2-2 over the Woodville Warriors for the season, and they just about cement their spot, like I said, in that top 5. Central's North Adelaide, Sturt, Forestville, and South Adelaide. You can almost just about lock those 5 away in the women's competition for NBL1 Central. Tamara Norris, sound effects extraordinaire. Thank you so much
for having me.
joining. It's always a pleasure. Always great to catch up. See you again. You've got your jersey here in Sinclair for a very good reason. You're absolute champion. Thank you for joining us. Folks, stick around. We've got the men's game coming up very, very shortly. Yeah, women got it done for the South Adelaide Panthers in overtime, 101-95. And the credit card finally made its way back to Tamara Norris from her daughter. Thank you very much. Thank goodness it's going to be empty next time you look at it. We'll catch you very shortly for the men's game. This is NBL1 Central coming to you live and free on the NBL1 app with big thanks to Mitsubishi Motors.